Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is JuiceyPlaya. Now, I feel so freaking good about this commentary, even though it's not really all that interesting of a commentary. But as you guys probably read, this is it's probably either going to be titled update video or starting my new school. I doubt it's going to be called update video. But anyways, guys, I feel really good. Really quick, that's just something I want to say. But yeah, guys, I started a new school last Friday. I think it was like January 16th, I don't know or care, but anyways, it was last Friday and last week. But I started a new school. Now it's not really new because I went there last year for like 2 or 3 weeks, so you know I'm kind of familiar with almost well, not almost all the people, but a couple of the students. But yeah, so it was really hard for me to start a new school. One, because you know all my old friends and everything was at the old school, and let me tell you guys about the old school really quick. I was considered in the popular crowd, not really, but I was up there. Everyone knew me. Now, a couple reasons for this was because you guys can call me a jock, but I'm really not. I was on the basketball team, yes, and it was like basketball was life for the whole basketball team. You know, that's all we did was basketball. You hear us walking down the hall talking about basketball. But anyways, I wasn't just known for basketball. I was known for being real. I was that cool guy, but I was like the real cool guy, not the cool guy who always just talking about stupid stuff. But the one thing that we did that's way different from this school is I used to just sit there and talk about females all the time. Now, when I was in class, females, that's all I care about. But the only thing bad about that school was that it did not have any good-looking females. It had a couple, and I had them. Yes, they were mine. Well, not mine, but I had talked to them, or you know, either we talked or I was still talking to them or something like that. But you know, I was just basically that guy. Yeah, but I was popular, but I wasn't the kind of popular that you guys probably thinking. That asshole popular, that mean guy, that bully. I was popular, but I was quiet. Now I'm a really quiet guy. Even like I consider myself shy, but at the same time I don't really consider myself shy because never mind. Forget that. I'll consider myself a shy guy, but even after you know that shyness has worn away, I'm still quiet. I'm very, very quiet. I guess you could say, you know, they have that one quotation, gangsters move in silence, but I'm not really a gangster. You know, I just sit back and absorb stuff. Excuse me, I said absorb like I'm a freaking sponge and I just absorb in water. Excuse me, I observe stuff, you know, I just sit back quiet, you know, lay back. But, you know, one thing I always did was, when I'm walking down the hallway, you guys would see, you probably see me with a big crowd, you know, that's because they probably following me, but you know, I always try to stay solo. Unless you wanted to follow me, okay, you can go ahead. But other than that, I'm going my own way. I don't, you know, want to be messed around with that stuff. But anyways, guys, I was, you know, really quiet, but at the same time, I was popular. I can find that kind of hard. You guys can probably find that kind of hard to believe. But yes. Anyways, let's talk about the new school and stuff. So I'm really quiet, really quiet at the new school. I haven't said a word. Like, I think it was like last Friday of this week. I don't know when you guys are going to be seeing this video, but last Friday, well, it was, you guys are probably really confused, but the Friday that it had just passed, let me say that, it was the first day that I had talked, and it was a week before I had said anything. Only time I spoke to someone is that when they asked for my name, what school did I come from, and when a teacher spoke to me. Other than that, I did not say a word. But yeah, last Friday I had actually tried to come out the nutshell. The nutshell had cracked a little bit. You know, I talked to 2 people more, but the thing about it, guys, is everyone, when I used to go there, everyone knew me as that class clown. Even for those little 2 weeks that I was there, I was always, you know, being funny and always fun, and it's kind of weird. When I was in 7th grade, I was, you know, really hyper and really, you know, funny, I guess you could say. I was never quiet, but I guess it's maturity or puberty or something. But this year in 8th grade, I'm really quiet. And yes, guys, I am 8th grade. Never mind. But anyways, you know, they were like, dude, how you go from being the most funny person that I know, the most funniest person that I know, to being the most quiet dude I know? And it's kind of weird. Like, everyone's always pressuring me out. And then on Friday, I was like, man, forget this. I'm tired of people going up to me like, why are you so quiet? Why don't you speak? And all that kind of stuff. So I just came out the nutcase. Excuse me. No, the nutshell. Anyways, but yeah. So let me tell you guys a quick story time Saturday. I'm trying to go into that music, that Hey Arthur music. But that, yeah. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. Hashtag 90s baby. But anyways, on Friday I was at lunch. Okay, imagine this. close your eyes and enjoy this story time, whatever day this is. But yeah, we were all at lunch. We were just entering the lunchroom, and there was a girl that came up to me. She was like, "Hey, do you like this?" What's her name? I forget her name. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. But she asked me, "Do I like this girl?" And I told her no. And once I told her no, she did not go back and tell the girl personally, like one-on-one, that I don't like her. She yelled across the lunchroom like, "No, he said no. He don't like you. No." I was like, "Oh my God, what?" And she just like said it in front of everybody. Probably made the girl feel like she was ugly than a mug, and she probably felt really bad, because I'm pretty sure I'd be feeling bad if a person told me they don't like me, even though that has never happened. Yeah, hashtag sexy. But anyways, she told the girl like straight up, like, "He said no," and yelled across the lunchroom, and I'm pretty sure she felt kind of bad about that. But anyways, when everyone had got their lunch and stuff, I sat down. We all sat down at the table. Now, I told my friend, I don't want to say his name. I told my friend about it, the situation, and he looked over at the girl, and everyone else, I guess, they were eavesdropping, I guess you could say, but they was like, "What happened?" And they was like, "What were y'all talking about?" I was like, that girl right there liked him," and I pointed. Well, I didn't want to point at her, but I like pointed my head at her, like, put the head over there. I wish you guys could have just saw what I was doing, because I just, anyways, but I pointed my head at her a little bit, and I was like, "Yeah, the girl in the pink coat, the pink jacket, whatever it was," but. Yeah, and it was like, oh, and everybody just started looking at her and laughing, because she had her like hand on her head and she was all depressed, and everyone just sat there and started looking at her and laughing, and everybody was like, "Dude, why did you do it like that?" And then everyone was like, "Oh, okay, your first week in school and you getting all the females, huh?" And I was feeling kind of a little cocky right there, like, yeah, my face, I'm sexy. But anyways, she was, and then after like, I think it was like 5 minutes after, everyone had started looking at her and laughing, everybody still just sitting there talking about it. Then I guess she started to cry. Bro. She had put her head down and got up and walked away. I didn't really want to make it like all that obvious and just look at her walk away. I seen her get up and walked away, and I was like, "Oh, dude, I made her cry." And everybody was like, "Oh, he made her cry." And I guess she heard it, and everybody just started laughing, and she walked out the lunchroom.